me, Pickard, and today we're going to go over how to play some shred licks on guitar. So I'm going to show you some shred licks. I'm going to break them down for you. I'm also going to really emphasize that you try to make these licks your own. So my biggest thing is I don't mind showing you guys things, of course. We all learn from others, but I really want you to walk away from these lessons feeling like you can kind of put your own spin on things. So I'm going to make sure that you can see me on both YouTube and Facebook. And as always, if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So just guitarcontrol.com/YouTube. Also click that bell. So there will be a bell right under the video, I think this side, right there. So you can click that bell and get a notification when we're going live. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, say hi and we'll get started. So if you follow along with these a few times, I do love shred. Oh, hi Jeffrey. Nope, sometimes it stops for a second and starts, so hi, nice to see you. I'm going to go over an Yngwie lick I really like, a cacophony lick I really like, and just some kind of concepts I like from Paul Gilbert, and oh, let me know that you can see me. Jeffrey say lost me, hopefully you got me. And yeah, say hi, but I'll show you some shred licks that I like, but again, I'll show you some easy ones too, so you can kind of build up on your own. So the biggest thing to take away from any of these lessons is how to be a better player yourself. So not just sounding like anybody else, and get inspiration from these. So hopefully that helps. The first one I'm going to show you is kind of a Zakk Wylde one actually, and it's an easier one. So just kind of waiting for you to let me know that you can see me. So if you're on YouTube, let me know that you can see me. Because Jeffrey say lost me, but it shows that I'm there. But yeah, so the very first one I'm going to show you is an easy one, and it's kind of a cool go-to one. This is one I show a lot of beginning guitar players because it's easy, and you can just kind of get right into it and slowly build it up. So just like any of the licks, you're going to slowly build up anything, but this is pentatonic, it's easy, and why not? So in any pentatonic box you want, you know that any shape you want, you can go. And then you speed it up and it sounds like, or in the E. But it's just a pretty cool lick, and all it is 4 simple notes. So let's actually do it in E today. So my E pentatonic, my 12th fret here, 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15, and I'm just on the middle 2 strings. And I'm going 14, 12 on the 3rd string, 14, 12 on the 4th string. Alternate picking. And then when you get faster, you can kind of add in things too, like, so I'm doubling up. You can do either one, but that lick I think is really fun because when you do speed it up, it's super fun, and I don't know, it just sounds like a totally different lick when you speed that up. I'm going to make sure that you can see me on Facebook. It always stalls for a second, so just say hi if you can see me. Hi James, that's awesome. So I think you're good on YouTube. Let me know that you're good on Facebook. Oh, cool, here we are. Awesome. Hi Robert, hi Raymond, hi Bob, hi Lisa, nice to see you. Awesome. So yes, that is my very first beginner one, I would say. Oh, that's awesome. Southern California, very cool. Hi Alan, hi Bob, cool. Awesome. So yes, that is the very first one that I would throw out there. It's just that simple. Because again, when you speed it up, it's very cool. And like I said, I want you to walk away kind of putting your own spin on these things. I said you can double it up. Right? So you can kind of do that. You can also do it the other way. So that was just reverse, going from the 4th string to the 3rd string. I like it the other way though. But yes, that is pretty much a Zakk Wylde lick that I think is really cool. You know, it's just pretty simple, 2 strings, so that's why I like that one as a beginning shred lick. The next lick I'm going to show you is a lick that I like, and when I was talking about doing your own spin on it, you know, any kind of speed picking patterns are good to know, but also to kind of make your own. So there is, of course, be famous. But I like to actually take that shape and move it in octaves. So I like to go. So this is string skipping. And remember, you want to be able to play things slow before you play them fast. So like I just broke it down for you. Awesome. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Dan. Or that's cool, Daniel. All right, let's make sure you're all good on YouTube. I think you're all good. Cool. Awesome. So yes, I like this string skipping lick. Again, you can also, of course, do any of those speed picking patterns. But I'm just going to show you this string skipping one for now. Since this is shred, we're actually going pretty fast on time, so that's good. So I went from the 6th string, 5, 7, 8. I jumped the octave, 5, 7, 8 on the 6th string, 2, 7, 9, 10 on the 4th string. And back down. So I went just up, then up and down. So 5, 7, 8, 7, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7. And then I go to the string right above that, the 5th string. Just ascending just up. 5, 7, 8 now on the 5th string, and then almost the same thing, but I end on that 9th fret. So I go 7, 9, 10, 9, 7, 9. And I always like to add little pinch harmonics. So I think that lick is really cool and fun. And obviously you can just kind of take what I did and do the same kind of string skipping thing or do your own thing. So remember, always take from these, but add your own. Another lick that I really like, I know this is supposed to be only 3, but we might do more than that today. So hopefully that's okay with you. But the other thing that I like to do a lot if I'm doing like shred licks, because what I want you guys to walk away from this is things that you can improvise with and throw into your own playing. So remember, you don't want to just do exactly what I do. You want to do something that is, of course, your own. So let's make sure I think we're good. Everyone's cool. You can see everything. So the other thing I really like is tapping with a tap slide. So that's kind of 2 licks in one, so I'll break them down. So the first one, I was just doing tapping and moving it around. So you can kind of do that. So in A minor, I'm just going 5, 7, 8 on the 1st string. And tapping 12. And then to get that tap slide, well, first actually, let's move it around. So we're tapping, doing whatever you want, right? So I'm just going, it's a tap, and then in my left hand, I'm pulling off. So that's a lot of fun. And then with my tapping hand, if I want to kind of spice it up or do something different, I can move it around. And look how different the lick will sound. So that's pretty fun. So I just moved it around in the scale. I moved from the 12th fret to the 13th fret to a half step, and then I jumped a whole step to 15. You can go crazy, you can go another whole step, you can do whatever you want. But again, mess around with it on your own. But the ones I really truly love with tapping is doing a tap slide. So I learned, when I was younger, I learned Green Tinted 60s Mind by Mr. Big, and I thought it was so cool, and I loved that they did a tap slide. And to me, that stuck out so much that I tried to throw tap slides into my own playing. Make sure you're all good. Awesome. Of course, Bob. I'm glad. So let's see. All good? Cool. So yes, I like to throw them into my own playing. So that's what I'm saying, is when you're watching other people, really take what they're doing, but make it your own. That's what the greats did, and do. So they don't just see somebody and copy it. They don't just try to be somebody else. They take something, take that idea and concept, and they run with it. So a lot of times too, if I'm stuck while I'm writing a solo, I try to take a couple ideas and jam them together that I would never have thought of. Anything like doing a unison bend, but then tapping the lower string or something, or the string that's on my pointer. So doing whatever you can to kind of just push that forward and push yourself into a different way of thinking. So, or if you're listening to something and say it's Green Tinted 60s Mind and you heard Paul Gilbert do that tap slide and it's really a part of that riff, but you want to throw it into your solo playing, that's what I do. So I go. So that lick, I'm just going same thing we did before. But when I do my tap slide, I place my finger down. I'm using my middle fingers because I'm still holding my pick, and I place my finger on the first string 12th fret, and I literally slide it to 15 and bring it back. So, and it's fast. And so I'm doing the same thing that you do when you slide with your left hand with your right hand. I'm doing this, your left hand. I'm doing the same thing that I would do. Same exact thought process, everything. Keeping that pressure down, pushing it, not letting it up so it sustains the note. So I do that with my picking hand now. So just do that and then flick it off just like you would a pull off or a normal tap actually. And there I'm just going. I can do a bunch of different things, so different options that you want to do. So let's see. Oh, not there. So what I did was I took it into a bend. But you probably want to bend there. No, sorry. Bend there. So I bent on the 7th fret. And I pulled off. And I went. So I use my middle finger to slide from 6 to 8. Hammer on pull off 7 or 5. Sorry, I don't know, I'm saying the wrong position. 5 to 6, and then just a little slight bend on the G string, so the 3rd string, and end on the root. So on the 4th string, 7th fret. And there you have it. So those are just some kind of fun ideas that I wanted to throw out there. See, hopefully that inspires you guys. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's awesome, Chris. Yeah, I love that tap slide. I always try to kind of show that to people because I feel like it's not something that you see everywhere. So Paul Gilbert was a huge influence on me with all the speed picking and everything. So to me, that was something that really stuck out about his playing. So now that we've kind of done some tips that I've given you, I wanted to do a couple licks from like some of the greats in my opinion, and probably in most opinions, I'd say. So the first one I wanted to do is Black Star. So this is an Yngwie Malmsteen song, and it's not the most shreddy, but I think it's a good exercise because I think something that gets really underlooked in a lot of metal stuff or shred stuff is vibrato. And it's cool to be fast, but if you're not clean and you're not, everyone's a human, so I mess up too, we all mess up, but if you're not, clean and stuff or adding that feel, then it's not that special. So that's what you really want to do, because the worst thing is when someone brings up shred guitar or something and acts like there's no life to someone's playing. You don't want to have that. You want to just show that, it means something to you too. Yes, that's it. Chris is saying that he agrees that I've talked about tap sliding before, and it's something that you don't see everywhere. So I don't know, I always kind of try to bring it up, and sliding in general. When I stayed with Bruce, the other guitar player in Racer X, I remember that I was doing a lot of licks at the time when I was improvising, adding in slides. And even though sliding is something that you do hear everywhere, I remember him being like, oh my gosh, this is your thing. You have to do this all the time, because I was just doing like or something, just kind of trying to be different. And he was like, that I don't actually hear that much, so please do that like all the time and make that your thing and run with it. So that's why I bring up that a lot. So I don't know, just to me it's something you don't hear everywhere. So I hope you like it. And it's something that most people usually like, or they think, oh my gosh, where did you get that? So you can do it anywhere too, you know, like, and I also do it sometimes here. I'll just slide like out a half or a whole step, and I'll just kind of grab a note that maybe is more random in that spot. So I do that too. So just trying to think outside of the box, and just little tiny, you know, the better like you get, the more you just kind of look at little things and you try to add little special details. So that's also something to think about. Cool. And that's cool. I'm so glad you guys are tuning in. I see a lot of the same people here every week, so I really do appreciate that. Oh, hello. Awesome. Cool. I'm not going to play on Drop D today, but Drop D is cool. So yes, if you're just tuning in, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember, I'm doing these live streams every Tuesday and Thursday. So hang out with me at 7 Central. We'll do about 30 minutes of lesson always, and then I'll do a Q&A. So if you have questions about whatever, I can answer those. And yeah, we'll get started. I also actually, before I get into this Ingve lick that I really love, I want to give you guys a discount code for hanging out. So along the lines of what I'm talking about, when I'm saying you really don't want to sound like somebody else, like, I don't know if this is a good analogy, but I keep thinking about when you go to like buy cereal and you see like a total copy of something that you already like. And I mean, it's cool, but it's just copying the brand that you like. Like, why not be the person that invented it, right? Because I don't know if you guys would want to go see, you know, a band that sounds just like Metallica that's not Metallica, because you'd feel like, I don't know, just, it's not the same. So this is all about, this is for our Killer Guitar Control Secrets. It's a discount code. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. This is a discount code directly for you guys for hanging out with me today. So thank you so much. This will give you a discount on this DVD, and it's called our Killer Guitar Control Secrets, and it's all about playing from the heart. So for me, that's a huge thing. To me, I had a huge breakthrough in my own playing when I started just playing like myself, and I just get so much more out of the guitar by doing that. It's so much more rewarding, and to me, it's more, you know, guitar should be something that is, you know, obviously I have goals and I work really hard at certain licks or certain things or techniques, but guitar should be also an expression, and it should be a cool part of your day, like a release. So this is our Killer Guitar Control Secrets. It's all about playing from your heart. We go over 3 main things. So we go over technique, which is all the shred stuff that I'm kind of covering today. Then we're going to go over fretboard knowledge, so your chords, your scales, your arpeggios, and then hand-brain connection. So what's in your head, out of your hands. So if you're the type of person that goes to sleep and you have music playing in your head and you just can't get it out, this is for you. So check that out. And again, subscribe to our YouTube channel, free videos every day. Sing a song, which is your favorite, dear. Today, I don't want to sing today, but I do sing. But this is a shred lesson, so let's get started. But if you have suggestions, again, I've mentioned this before too, on other topics that you guys want to do, like, put them in the comments, because you never know where they're going to show up. So all of these topics that I'm doing for you guys, all these weeks, like all these days, this is all from you. So thanks for turning them in too. And you never know, they might wind up in a video from me or from another teacher or in one of these live streams. And I will also be back Thursday at 7. So make sure you guys come hang out with me again. All right. Oh, yep. MIDI Man. It's always about the original. That's awesome. Well, it's okay. Bobby said his mom always says you sound like a wasp or wasp with a band. If you sound like a wasp, that probably means you're really fast, so that's pretty cool. But I mean, wasps aren't playing guitar, so it's still original. Oh, it's always 10 a.m. in Australia, Wednesday and Friday. Dang, that's crazy. Oh, that's awesome. Well, don't get in trouble at work, but I'm glad that you tuned in, and that's very cool. And remember, if you guys don't see these in the moment, that they will be also somewhere else. And oh gosh, that's so annoying. Richard, too much talking. Ugh, I hate when you guys do that. So, okay, bye. That's totally fine. Anyways, we're about to get back to playing. So, for people that tune in and hear talking, it is a lesson, and I can't really do that without talking, so I have to talk. Anyways, back to those licks that we did, and now I wanted to show you a couple from some of the guys that I think are really great. So, oh, thanks, Chris. That's really cool. Thanks, Alfred. So, I really like Black Star by Yngwie Malmsteen, and why I like that main, I would say it's the main riff, is because there is going to be a little bit of shred for you guys to do, and it's actually kind of an odd finger placement, so I think it's kind of challenging, but I love that melody. Just like, to me, shred is so cool and stuff, but when somebody writes a shred song that really just connects, that's where it's all about. So this one, you probably heard it. We're going to go to the 17th fret on the 2nd string, and we're going to bend. And Yngwie puts so much feel in his playing. Oops. Let's make sure you guys can see me. So Yngwie makes so much, he just puts so much feel and emotion in his playing, and I really love and respect that about him. So again, then, so that's our main theme. So I want to show you guys that one. So I'm bending here. Then I go 16, 17 on the 2nd string. Then 14, 15 on the 1st string. Then back to 16, 17. So I'll play it for you. Again. And it's kind of fast and kind of awkward, so that's why I like this one. So again here, 14, 15, 14, 16, 17. Then the second one is where it gets a little harder. But I just think those bends are so cool. So 19 on the 1st string. And then pick it. I always say on the ground, so when you're not bent. And then we're going to do our descending lick. So we go... And why I think it's hard is because typically I would actually use my pointer, my middle, and my 3rd finger, but you kind of can't for the way that this is placed because they're not parallel. So I go, meaning they're not the exact same on each of those strings. Like, it's not like going, or you know, if you could do it. It's actually different. So I go 14 to 17. 14, 17, 15, 14. And then I go to my pinky now on the 2nd string, 17th fret. Then back to 15, 14. And then I do my ring finger and pinky. So that's where it gets a little hard. So then I go pinky, ring finger. So 17, 16, 17, and then I pick the 1st string again, 14, and then 16, 17, so. So that's why that one's a little hard, so, but I love those bends. Who doesn't like that song? So if you guys are playing along, let me know, because I think that's really cool. Oh, thanks, James. Let's see. Yes, Yngwie is the master of shredding. Thank you, Michael. Cool. All right, so I love that song. I just think that the real point that I wanted to make with that song is that those bends are just so killer. So, Gary, I don't understand a question mark without a question. But that is Black Star by Yngwie Malmsteen. So it's just that main theme that he does, just the... So that's the hard part. But it's really, really cool. That song's a lot of fun to play, so try and play that one if you can. We're about to run out of time, so the last one I want to do is a cacophony one. So, and I just like this one because it's different. So the point of these ones is just to have it kind of be a little bit different. Michelangelo Beto is cool. This isn't a Michelangelo Beto lick, but it is cool. Thanks, Terry. That's awesome. Cool. So we're about to do Q&A. Oh, no worries. Have I ever played a scalp guitar? I feel like I've tried one once, but it would have been a long time ago. I haven't tried one in a long, long time. I know that people like them, but I just like my regular guitar. I can't help it. So this cacophony lick I just think is cool. And I like it because it's not just a straight pattern. It's just a little different. So that's why I really like this one. So, and I want you guys to kind of, I think you'll get a little more thrown off with this one than you would with just the typical one. So again, we had all of our ones from earlier. And our variations. And I think we did the string skipping. And then we did tapping. We did tap slides. We did just slides in general. And then we did our Yngwie. And then now cacophony. So there we go. So yes, that Yngwie one, just go over that as much as you can because it is odd because it is different. So just like that. So when I say different, I mean the strings are not parallel. It's not the same pattern on each strings. So the last one, thanks Rick, cool. Can I suggest some scales that you can practice? Yes, 3-note strings, like 3-note, I'm not saying it right, 3-note per string scales. So those are really helpful for the shredding stuff. So I think that scale is awesome. So that's just a major scale, so just going. Just 3-note per string, it means 3 notes per string, so it makes it a little easier for shred stuff because it's all very even. So 5, 7, 9 on the 6th string, 5, 7, 9, same thing on the string right under. Cool, thanks Dave. And then right under, you're gonna go 6, 7, 9, 6, 7, 9, and then 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10. So that one's just kind of fun because it's very even. But any 3-note per string is going to be really, really helpful. All right, so let's go over that last lick, and then it will be Q&A time, so feel free to ask me questions. Again, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already, and please check out our Killer Guitar Control Secrets. So that's your discount code for hanging out with me. I will place it in the chat again so that you guys can grab your copy. And again, this is all about playing from the heart. So this isn't for someone that wants to just be the same exact person. Okay, let's see. So, yes, the lick I'm about to do, you will like. Okay, so let's go over that last lick, and then it will be Q&A time. All right, so our cacophony lick. So it's very exotic sounding, it's very cool. On 17, so first string, 17th fret, 17, 16, 17, and then to 19. So I go 17, 16, 17, 19, 17, 16. And then I cross over. So 17, 16, 17, 19, 17, 16. Then I use my ring finger on the 2nd string. And I go 17, 18, 17, 15. And then on the 3rd string I go 17 with my pinky, 16, 14, back to 16, and on 13. So you just want to get that part. So that's why that one's kind of fun. It is hard, so go ahead and try that one. But yeah, those are my my shred tips, my shred licks that I wanted to give to you guys today. So a couple originals, a couple ones that I've developed from other guitar players, and I mean, we covered some of the greats. We've got some Zakk Wylde in there. We've got a hint of Paul Gilbert in there. We got Jason Becker, Marty Friedman, right? And we got Yngwie. So hopefully you guys learned a lot today. Thank you so much for tuning in. We can do Q&A time now. While we do Q&A, I'm going to give you guys those links one more time. So for hanging out with me today, this is your Killer Guitar Control Secrets DVD discount. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Again, this is for playing from the heart. This is not for someone that's trying to sound just like somebody else. We talked about that a lot earlier. So playing from your heart is really, to me, the biggest thing that you can do on the guitar. It's the most fun, and I mean, why would you want to sound like somebody else? So at the end of the day, that's what's going to get you the furthest in guitar. So I'll answer some of your questions, and then other than that, I'll see you guys on Thursday. So let's see. And of course, if you haven't already, I've said this a few times, leave your comments of like other topics and stuff you'd like to learn. If you head over to our YouTube channel, we do have just tons of videos, so free videos, so make sure you subscribe. Check out our website, guitarcontrol.com. At our YouTube, we have tons of folders of like all of these Guitar Control TVs that I'm doing. We have a section of me, a section of all the other teachers, a section of topics, a section of, you know, if it's theory that you're looking for, if it's rock guitar that you're looking for. So make sure you check that out, because there's tons of cool lessons from tons of different teachers. Hi, Randy. That's awesome. You guys are from all over the place. That is so cool. And it's very cool to see so many of you tune in, and especially from other places in the world even. Oops. Even Siri tuned in. Oh, that's pretty cool. Sound like Gary Moore. That's, if you haven't listened to them, Kevin, that's Cacophony. So that's Jason Becker and Marty Friedman. No. Okay, James. Oh my gosh, Dubai? That's awesome. That's very cool. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you tuning in. That is so cool. So yeah, I will be back on Thursday with a new topic. So thank you guys for sending these in. It's a lot of fun to see the same people here a lot. And yeah, from Dubai to Europe, we have everybody. We have all over the place. So that's really cool. But yes. Oh, how'd you get to Dubai? That's cool. Mike, you did. It's just the end of it. But it will be, the video will be on our YouTube channel, and it will be, oh, I'm sorry. Mike, if you missed the show, make sure that you just go to our YouTube. You're on our YouTube, so just go to our page, and it will be there. So the video will be there. You won't be able to watch live with us, but you'll have the video. So that's cool. All right. Oh, nice. That's very cool. All right, well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will be back Thursday. So Thursday at 7 Central with a new topic. Make sure you check out that Killer Guitar Control Secrets, all about playing from the heart and getting the music in your head, out of your hands. I hope you enjoyed these 3 shred licks. I know there were a little bit more than 3, so hopefully that was a bonus. But remember, what I want you to take away from this is making them your own. So take these ideas and run with them and mix them all together and see what you come up with. And then let me know. All right, see you guys.